Hi. Today I want to talk about the link between shame and felt safety. If you've ever felt yourself shrinking just to feel okay, you're not alone. So let me explain what I mean. Felt safety is that internal sense of knowing that you're safe, not just physically, but emotionally and relationally as well. Because even when there is no obvious threat, our nervous system is constantly scanning and assessing the environment to ensure that we're safe. So let's explore what this looks like. There have been times when I've walked into a room and felt my whole body tense, like I needed to shrink, become quieter, more agreeable, just to feel safe. And maybe you know that feeling too. It's not always a loud noise. Sometimes it's just a flicker in our chest, a hesitation in our words, a quiet thought that says, be careful, don't show yourself too much here. Often beneath that is shame. And what I've learned, both in my own life and here in this therapy room, is that shame almost always hijacks our sense of safety first. It doesn't just say you're not enough. It whispers it's not safe to be you. And once that lands in the body, everything changes. We begin holding back. We brace. We disconnect. When I talk about safety, I mean the kind that lets your whole system exhale and relax. Where you can make a mistake and still feel worthy. Where you can ask for something and not feel broken. But shame interrupts that process. Maybe, like me, you learned that early on in life, certain emotions made you too much, that your needs were perhaps inconvenient, that belonging had terms and conditions attached to it. So now you hide, or you overfunction. You keep the peace, even when it costs you. And somewhere along the way, you lose that sense of safety. And that sense of safety became tied to being invisible. I've been there and I see it in others too. It's in that constant apologising, the fear of asking for support, the exhaustion of feeling as though you're never enough. So if any of that lands for you, just take a breath and know that it makes sense. Your system learned to protect you, but you don't have to live in hiding forever. Healing doesn't come from pushing through or pretending. It comes from gentle, authentic honour, meeting that part of you that learned to shrink, and then asking yourself, what do I need to feel 10% safer today? Not 100%, just a little bit more safe, a little bit more seen, and a little bit more me. Because that's what honour is. It's not performance, it's not perfection. It's the slow, steady work of becoming safe enough to come home to yourself. And when that happens, shame begins to lose its grip and you start to feel your way back into belonging.